Now's a good time to turn on slash magia auto. Once for offensive, 2 for defensive, 3 for off. It's been alive for so long.
I know, I actually ran a full DE on it because it was taking so long. It was down here.
Let's see. Prago's he's coming inside there. I think it's round up the mages, yeah.
Oh, I apparently went to the wrong
Make sure you look.
voice chat.
I've got them.
I don't see them, so
They're at the I just marked them for us.
okay. I'm gonna pull the Parago now.
Back to it.
Oh, I forgot to change my magic wheel. Well, guess I'll be in fucking 0-5 the whole time. Yay! Please wait for me to establish on these ads before attacking them, as these mobs will fucking obliterate you if you're not careful. Careful for AoEs. Dodge all AoEs. Because if you don't, you're probably going to get fucking obliterated. I'm going to pull that Biblos. Please do not stand with me, and do not stand behind the Biblos. If it turns towards you, it did not turn towards you. That is just an animation. It's always facing me.
I just now realized.
Do not stand with me. Do not stand with me. Do not stand with me. Yuki, use death on anything that's bigger than your character model, basically. I'm gonna pull the other Biblos. Same deal here.
Honestly, even 50 red
There
knight
are
still
no
feels
positionals in
fine.
here. Do not try to go behind it for a positional.
Nice death. Oh,
Thank
let's
you.
see. Welcome to Art. If you're looking at Owain, you're in the wrong call. I say again, if you're looking at Owain, you are in the wrong call. Art is pretty simple. He's going to either do a donut or a point-blank AoE. He's also going to summon spears, which do the exact same fucking thing that he just did. He's probably going to die first, and therefore we can just switch to defensive when his health is at 0, and then we can just do mechanics without really caring. Yeah, that's basically it. There's AoEs after that AoE. I mean, there's a targeted AoE, and then after that you just stand still, and then you dodge blue lines. I will call this, so it's like, whatever. Should I? I'm gonna go down. I'll be right back. Unless Hat's already in here. I don't think he is.
In that case, I'm going to take this time. Newbies +1s. What type in slash magia auto, MAGIAUTO. What it does is, as you target something, it automatically switches your magia wheel to be in an offensive or defensive manner, so you can do more damage.
Pull time is 17 flat. I will be your main tank. If you are not me, have your tank stance off. If you are me, have your tank stance on. I do have my tank stance on. We will be pulling in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, LBs, 3, 2, 1, engage. First will be a tank buster. It doesn't really matter, so who cares? Here it comes. Next, he's either going to do a donut or a point blank, so you either want to get all the way out, or if it's a donut, all the way in, all the way out, get all the way out, get all the way out. He's going to do a donut next, so either stay out or get all the way in. Here it comes. Next will be a raid wide. Melee's faint if you have it. Here it comes. He's going to summon spears after this. And then do one of his AoEs. Here they come. Please run to the edge of the arena. Run to the edge of the arena, and then get between a spear. Outside between a spear. Between a spear. Get between a spear. A Raid Wide will be coming up next. Here it comes. Tank Buster will be coming up next. He's now dead. Here it comes. He's going to summon Spears again. It's going to be a donut, so you're going to want to go all the way to the edge of the arena and then get under a spear. Do not get clipped by the donut. Under a spear. Get outside under a spear. Do not get clipped by the first donut. There's going to be an AoE. Please dodge that, obviously, or not. He can just get fucked. I think Artez is the one who's refreshing, so don't run ahead of me. Or else you might blow up and get fucking obliterated, so that will be bad.
It's funny, that was easy, but still stressful.
Yep, Artez, do not get near Artez. Just go ape shit. Alright, now that the trap's been found, please hug the right wall and do not pull anything. Hug the right wall, do not pull anything. There's a chest in the back of the room. You're going to want to grab that, as all loot is personal. And if you miss it, you'll miss it forever. So, that'll be a big shame. Also, I'm not going to tank anymore, because there's Indom, and I don't feel like tanking. Kalka's been pulled. Focus Kalka, focus Kalka, focus Kalka. Gesh has also been pulled. All three fucking things have been pulled.
Woo!
Focus the Wawa. Kalka, please. Terrifying glance, watch out. Death, okay. Sprite is still alive, focus that next. And then the Gesh is now our last target.
Spicy.
Hi guys, you having fun yet?
It's not really anything special.
I think somebody's got to make dinner plans.
We're going up here.
Don't worry about
Be
it.
clear. Make sure you grab your chest at the back of the room here. All loot and BA is personal. Somebody,
Centaur.
other centaur, please. Yes. Healers, you ready with sleep? That's me. Sleep.
Shleeby.
Can I have a refresh?
Seriously.
You guys always want refresh.
Refresh, I've won.
This is-
Ignore Magus, ignore me, ignore Magus, ignore
Ignore
me.
Y and the Metis. Do not heal or attack. And focus centaur.
This other centaur.
That's my sleep again.
KO we need with flesh.
Wow, nice death.
Thank you.
Alright, who wants to wind up those poor two lonely mages? Always make sure your tank's established before you attack or heal.
Why, when you're good, if you want to drag them onto me,
Curry,
go for it.
go to Y.
Yeah.
Go to Y.
Go to me, pull them off me, Curry. You can also stand in the AoEs with Reflect.
There's still reflect refresh going on.
Do not touch the Magus.
Curry, you had to pull them off me, but I think it's
Just
too late
provoke
now.
one. Or stand in that Starstorm.
If you're not refreshing Indom, do not stand in the AoE.
Oh,
Yeah,
Oh,
you-
Curry's
Curry's
building
gonna need a
himself.
minute,
Okay,
yeah.
wait, yeah.
yeah, don't.
So how's everybody doing?
oh,
Not too bad.
pretty good, pretty good.
There's
I
no
found out-
later, just kill them.
No.
I
For a
can't do
second-
cards while calling.
For a second, I thought we were gonna have a repeat of last night's run where we had like 5 deaths on this trash.
What?
It was
Oh
a
yeah, that was so
What?
cursed.
Yeah.
That was so cursed.
Was
It was
that
real
on
spicy.
Claire's
Oh, I
run?
heard.
Yeah.
No, it was
Dan's running.
Dan.
These ones.
Oh shit, that's right. Yeah.
Kill these Magus before you all leave. Please kill the Magus before you all leave.
Too late.
Okay.
Any
Head on
other
up to right.
indoms that need a refresh, please follow me to the away
Oh,
track.
excuse me.
As we're
So
going
it started off the exact same way. The Sprite, Calc, and Gesh all got pulled last night. But the Calc then terrified gazed the entire raid because it
Yep.
didn't get spun.
Oh, boy.
Right. Your
Alright,
party leader
Curry,
should be putting
stand here.
down raid markers. Let's all get his countdown off first so we can kill everybody.
Inbound in 3, 5, 4, inbound. 2, 1, in we go.
Alright. Riding's pretty straightforward. Tank Buster, some raid wides. Pretty early on, the edge of the unit is going to become unsafe, so don't stand in shocky areas on the outside of the circle. At some point, Ryan's going to do a sick flip. We're going to stack under the hitbox and inside of the hitbox so we don't die. And after that, he's going to disappear and reappear at either A or C. We're going to go to the center, wait for him to reappear. You can pop sprint if you have it, and I will yell to run either right or left. We're baiting some AoE, so don't run left or right early. But after that, it's pretty straightforward. He's going to call down some AoEs. We'll take to the outside of the arena. We'll probably DPS down the spears unless we're doing pretty fast DPS today. There's going to be an AoE you get out of. And if we see Cloud to ground, I will be sad, but they're marching Exaflares. We'll go stand behind the first ones and then separate to break tethers. But otherwise, pretty sure everything's handled by calls, including all those things. Does anyone have any mechanics questions about Raiden?
Can I have
What if I
another
wanna
refresh?
stand in the lightning?
I'm not your mom, Why? You can do whatever you want. I believe in you.
Somebody in St. Chat said, I think
don't
he's
know what you're
called
doing now,
riding
I'd
because he's
recommend
riding a horse.
You can ride him if you want, Alexandros. I'm not getting in between that.
Did anyone need shadow calls on this one?
I did see some down there.
Alright, I will be in leads for you, Mako.
Once we get a full time though, right?
It means I doesn't need to be here for it.
Yeah, I really don't.
Pull time
Anybody
29
else?
flat.
We'll go 28:30, and all you gremlins can go to your channels if you're getting calls.
Fair enough.
You're pulling in
A minute 5.
1 minute. Why do you want to main tank? You're closest. Why the duty of responsibility? $40 seconds.
Wait, was I gonna life call this?
I'm gonna call to redeem myself for something. 30 seconds.
Oh, okay.
You life called last time. You're fine.
But I wanna.
20 seconds. We'll be pulling in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, LBs. 3, 2, 1. Tanks established. Ryan starts off with a raid wide. You go ahead and pre-shield your parties. Followed by a tank buster. Keep an eye on the main tank. Following the next cast, the edge of arena is going to become unsafe. Range can be positioned to max casting distance now. There's that cast. Watch out for the edge of the arena after this. On the next cast, Melee is going to join the range. And Melee join the range. Melee join the range. Alright, everybody inside the hitbox. Stay inside the hitbox or you're dead. Inside the hitbox. Alright, step back up on the center of the arena. Ryan's going to disappear and reappear either A or C in the center. In the center of the arena. Everyone in the center of the arena. Ryan's at C. Look at him. Pop sprint, and we are running to the left. Run to the left. Middle for the raid wide. That's coming out now. You can soft spread for lancing bolts after this. Soft spread. If you get an AoE marker, take it to the edge. Do not stack them on each other. Take your AoEs to the edge of the arena. Don't stack them on yourselves. Alright, go ahead and focus down these spears. They are an enraged mechanic. Focus down these spears. If you're hidden riding, you're doing it wrong. Get it back on Ryan's butt again. Another raid wide, followed by booming limit. Raid wide's coming out now. Get ready to get out of bad. Get out of the circle. Get out of the circle. I'm gonna see Cloud to ground here for a second. Look out for marching exoflares. But we're just gonna kill him, so it's fine.
Cool.
Hey!
Swappers. Do you have any sacks for our poor gray names?
2.
Ooh.
Is anyone offering to sack? If not, I can. I am Alice.
Oh, that's sick.
All right.
Make sure you
Sacking
grab the
on
chest
Amy.
here.
I'm gonna grab baby.
Yep.
Wawa incoming.
You can wear Eureka armor, but only if
Everyone focus down on this baby.
but
Two
only
great death
if
targets, 'cause some people hate them.
Fuck. I will now sack.
only if it's
on
upgraded from
Vivian.
doing BA.
Some wind modes.
Vermilion cloaks and Kira Sodas are
Make sure your tank's established on these before you
Good.
attack and heal, and watch out for cheeky line AoEs on the stairs here. These are also great holy targets for white mages.
Fucked again.
Alice is a professional.
Thank you.
Watch the AoEs.
Perceptor in trouble.
Oh, just want to grab that Bidla if you can. Good death, good death. And grab the last Biblo.
this raid color is so good. Need more raid leaders like this, please.
Just gonna set a trap up here. It's always to the left. It's
I think it's on the right.
left-ish.
Oh, damn it.
Don't step in this trap. Make sure you grab your chest behind it.
Dead
Real careful
center.
in this trap. It will kill everyone around it horribly and painfully.
I'll
In
take
this
the
next
left side.
In this next hallway, please do not dance or assize unless you're in the dead center of the hallway. There are mobs in all the rooms, and they get angry. Sprite is pulled. Focus the sprite.
Please do not use dancing or a size in this hallway. The walls are thin and the neighbors are unruly.
I just said that without the ruly part.
I didn't hear it. I tuned out apparently.
Yeah, toxic.
I know.
Toxic.
God.
Don't mind the sprites.
Oh, this is your sprites now.
Doesn't
Focus
matter.
is logos. Someone wants to put up a second logos back here. Thank you. And focus second logos.
I'm just gonna play super safe. No melee combos until bosses. Stand back and do damage, and let the people who know what they're
I'm just
doing
gonna flex
do
them to
stuff.
death. Okay. Ignore the sprites. We're gonna pull water next. These mobs do a large cone AoE, so always be either very far or very close. Also, if you're not tank or perceptor, don't go in these rooms. You'll pull all the mobs out to the hallway, so you can wait in the hallway for the rooms or for the mobs. But be very close or very far for these dolls.
Portal found.
Oh my god, amazing. Dodge AoE. And we do have a bunch of endoms, so we can clear ice while we're here too.
I mean, I'm reflecting, so I don't need it.
Don't have to worry about it later.
Just stand portal and
Are
water.
they coming in here
Yep,
for?
someone round up these ice moves.
Trap is near in this room.
Why that
there's a
I just
pivot
healed
test.
you and it reflected.
Yeah, sure.
I
All my
forgot.
tanks are getting their chest. The Vikings do a small AoE in front of them. They'll walk up to you randomly. Just get out of it.
Both traps found.
Nice.
Yes. That's what that little thing at the end of my cast bar is.
Alright.
It's
There's
a
nothing else in that room, so don't go in there.
It's
if you
a
haven't yet, grab your chest in this
quick
first
launch
room, and
plugin
then
called
take the
Simple
portal.
Tweaks.
Line feast. Where's the Gesh? There's the Gesh.
Oh god, they're fighting the Gesh.
Oh.
Once you go through the portal,
that's yeah.
There's a chest to the right as you go through the portal. Make sure you grab that one too. All of the chests are just for you and they don't explode. Focus down this Gesh.
Trap is near. Trap
Trap's
found.
found. Get some professionals today.
Yeah.
Got a baby down here anywhere?
No,
Wow. Wanna rip that
It's-
Praga for me?
it's turning around now.
It's fleeing. Wow. Oh, good catch. Alright, focus down this frog.
Wawa incoming.
Wow. No one's refreshing in our group. What's that?
Wawa pulling.
Yep, hold the bye-bye. Focus down the bye-bye.
Or just death it.
Oh, that works too. Gonna round up these little mobs. We'll sleep progress so you guys can move on ahead. And focus down these ice mobs. Also, can I get a provoke on that frog for when it wakes up and doesn't kill me, please?
My holy blinds me, I can't see.
And kill the frog. Watch out for the trap.
Can I get a refresh in lightning? Real quick, so I can pull both casters.
They baited you wide, everyone went past you. And focus down this first Gesh.
Oh, come on.
Your party leaders should be marking whatever rooms you're going into for this after the combat, most likely. Once you kill these Gesh, you'll go to the room with your party. And go to the room your party leader marked. Ice is back here if you're nice. Thanks when you're ready and no one's next to the traps. You can go ahead and pop them unless you're greeting them for reasons.
Yuki, not you.
And can I get some ready checks once everyone's in their rooms? In shout, please.
So that's a catch-22. Crystal's the newest data center, so when it was made, people jumped ship to Aether and Primal,
Fire.
which meant that we had the lowest population, the lowest amount of raiders, just naturally. And now people hear that if you raid, you go to Aether, and it's just like
trying to
self-eating.
Wind. That's fine. Did we do a ready check, Kay? Oh, she's in leads. Rip me. Nice. You know, if the bongos work. If you are not my tank, you can go ahead and step into your portal now and wait.
Okay, they're on their way.
Let me know when you're good.
Wait, does this mean that Kay's not going to be able to scream at me?
Yeah, a lot of people left to stay with their friends who were on
you just
the
wait.
DCs that they were originally on. Like Malboro used to be on Primal, so a lot of people stayed on Primal.
Is it poor Petsy? Oh. It's fine,
Everything is
Petsy.
my fault.
Everything is fine, Petsy.
It's fine. It wasn't that long.
You guys good?
Yeah, go for it.
Looks like we're waiting for
All tanks, please step into your portals.
the support phase.
Make sure your tank's established before you attack or heal in here. You'll be getting 2 mobs in each room. Rex, this is not going to end well for you.
Fire victory. I didn't even have to use my.
We were at your door and Kay saw you come out. Oh, you poor soul. You want asthma calls, right? Oh, I'm gonna remember this cackle. I definitely didn't sandbag win with the double tanks and a lot of extra +1s. Sorry, Zuna.
Oh, hold on. Yeah, I'm on my way back. I forgot Y is a fucking Dark Knight. Alright, make sure to strip down Y.
3 deaths in my party missed.
Fucked.
Ooh. Ouch.
I mean, Alexandros had 2 deaths that I don't think killed anything, but we killed them pretty fast, though.
Yeah, they did. My death worked.
Oh, did you get one? Oh, nice. Never mind.
Both of them
I don't know. I just watched the DE Gremlins. I don't know how this works.
Shut up, Rex.
Alright, we're back in the same hallways as before up here, so again, don't dance or size unless you're dead center of the room. And so grab that frog. Grab that frog. Get in line. Yeah, okay, focus this frog down. This hallway is your last chance to build gauge, so make sure you're saving up your cards. Try not to death stuff in here.
Support
Whatever
wipe.
Dragoons do. Support wipe, rip support.
Uh-oh.
This is technically a Black Dragon run, so make sure we kill all these books really hard. No one likes reading. Someone grab these books. Kill them. Kill them all. Oh, someone grab those. Oh,
How do I do a +1?
You asked me right now, like someone else did in DMs a minute ago? That's too late. I guess I should keep refreshing if Saw's gonna keep pulling stuff for me. Oh, look at these 2 hanging out up here. I'm gonna pull the centaur. You just be ready with sleep.
The only thing that's missing is a water cooler.
This is still your last chance to build gauge. Sleep the berserk. Thank you.
Glad we're getting some other bad jokes. I felt alone after my Raiden joke.
I mean, fair riding's always a bad joke, so you get used to it. And focus down this Biblio. So just a casual reminder, if you did die at some point, please pop a spare remembered if you hopefully have one, in case something horrible happens again. And welcome to AV. Please wait on the left side of the bridge for a refresh on your shell. Your party lead should be putting down markers on the arena. Is support up here? Okay, cool. Okay, I'm gonna do my super long-winded AV explanations. If you've heard them before, make sure you use HUD layout so you don't get AFK kicked. Grab my notepad. Alright, so Absolute Virtue is mostly a game of opposites. I will be calling everything, and there's very few kind of individual mechanics, but I'm going to go through everything anyway. EV has Tank Buster and Raid Wides. Raid Wides hit a little harder than the earlier ones, so keep an eye on your parties. And the Tank Buster is an AoE cleaving Tank Buster, so be away from the main tank anytime I call that out, but also pretty much anytime in general. Don't be in the main tank. AV also does pretty heavy autos in the main tank, so keep an eye on them just in general. But like I said, AV is a game of opposites, so the first mechanic we'll see is puddles. AV is going to summon down big puddles in the arena. If I have any pictures yet, I don't. So AV is going to call down, those big puddles like you see in the arena. Those are going to be dark and light puddles. One set of them will grow, one set of them will not. I'll call which puddles are safe and which ones to get away from. So I'll tell you to get away from a bad puddle and near a good puddle. You're going to be in the butt crack of 2 good puddles, or up between the good puddle and the wall. Don't be on top of any of the puddles. You can run across them, just don't be on top of them when they go off. AV also does a room split. I'll be calling which side to stand on for safety. After puddle mechanics, AV does a conal AoE called Medusa Javelin, so I'll always call to get back in to dodge a cone. It's a really big cone, so you're going to want to get back close to AV for it to dodge it. AV's other opposites mechanic is called Turbulent Ether, where they will summon down 4 orbs that will tether to, 8 orbs, 4 light, 4 dark, that will tether to 8 random people in the arena. Your goal is to take your puddle, or your orb, to a puddle of the opposite color. But first you're going to want to wait near AV to dodge another cone, and then we'll resolve it. It's not too big a deal. Only 1 person per portal though, so make sure if you're running to an opposite color portal and someone else is there, go to a different one. If you can't get to one in time, just go outside of the edge of the arena and switch to defensive if you can, and just eat it there and we'll heal you back up. Just don't pop your orbs inside the party. But that's the main kind of individual responsibility mechanic is the orbs. So make sure you're dodging your orb until you dodge Medusa Javelin, and then go to an opposite color portal and dump it. After that, we'll probably see a triple room split. I'll just call which side to keep standing on. And if we see wyverns, I'll have a tank pick up the wyverns and we'll death one and focus the second one down. Your orbs only pop if they hit you, so you can drag the orb to whoever you want. Just don't be standing next to it when it goes there, else it'll go off. But you can touch someone else's orb, and you can take your orb wherever. Just don't touch it yourself if it's your orb. Does anyone have any questions on any AV things? Don't be afraid to ask. You can yell and do it in yell chat. Ask your party leads. Talk in here if you want, so it's not just me talking all the time.
Do you have AV assignments?
I don't yet. Do I have any volunteers for main tank for AV?
I'm going to assume it's one of the 5 indoms we have.
We have so many, but I think a bunch of them want to DE, so that's a thing. Why do you want AV?
Sure, I'm over by Earth Room now.
I thought I just saw you. Am I hallucinating?
Yeah.
It's loading. Okay, so Y is going to be our main tank. Does anyone want to pick up both wyverns for me when they spawn?
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay, Niegi's going to be wyvern 1 and 2, so you can give Niegi the chains.
2 chain.
And now we just hang out and wait for support to arrive.
I just got back and I heard Niegi's name as I was putting my headset on. What did she do this time?
She's gonna start slapping people.
I LB'd while shelling people.
Oh, nice.
Was that a misclick?
Yes. I put it. My shell button is literally right next to my LB button.
Why is shell next to LB?
Because that's just how. Because I put the duty action buttons like right there, like a billion years ago. Fuck you.
Niegi.
Shut up.
Shelby.
Poor thing.
Yes.
I'll have bravery on the left.
If I had to bet on my death, on my first death so far, I feel like this would be the one boss that would kill me.
It's a distinct possibility. There are things here that can kill you. If you listen to calls, though, it shouldn't be too bad. It's mostly just standing in the right place and running away from things. Just remember on the orbs, take them to the opposite color portal, but don't try to push someone outside of another portal if they're already in there, because you'll just kill you both. That.
I also have.
Otherwise, it's really just standing in the safe spots.
When it's click only.
The big full room puddles, I'll call what to get away from and stand near, but also people will be going to them, so if you follow a large group, you're usually fine. You can run across them. Just remember that. Like if you see a corner that's safe, but it's across a puddle, that's fine. Just run across it to the corner everyone else is going to. But really, it is just standing in opposite things that are safe for the most part. The raid wides do hit harder, so if you're a healer, keep an eye on your parties. But other than that,
Okay. Still, someone having a hard time to follow all that, but okay.
Yeah, if you're curious about any of it, there are pictures of all the mechanics in Arsenal chat right now. So the first one is the big puddles. The second one is the room split, which is pretty straightforward, and the third one is the orbs with the portals. So I don't know portals for that, but
puddles find a safe zone, right?
yeah. So the way the puddles work is one of the two colors is going to get bigger. So you want to stand in the corner of two of the ones that aren't. So if it's like if AV is dark, which is what that first picture is, you're going to want to stand in the crack of two dark puddles like everyone's doing in that picture. And then the white ones actually grew. That's why they're overlapping right now. The room split, it should literally just stand on the side that I call out. And then the orbs, you just take them and go and stand inside one of those circles until the orb hits you.
Okay.
But for the orbs, make sure you wait by AV first, because there is a big cone first. You want to dodge that before you take the orbs. Sounds like a lot, but just deep breaths and just listen to calls. And it's actually a lot more straightforward than it seems the first time you see it.
I'll try that. Also, why is our warrior in that room?
They're probably refreshing Indom.
They
which
are
means
refreshing
they have to take a hit of more than half their health to build stacks.
Oh.
Falls off. So they wait and pop a trap with their body. I see. I think support wandering in.
Yeah, we're all inside. Just heading down.
Okay. We'll have to be a little closer and get some ready checks out after that.
So just to confirm, we want to be in the puddles when we bring our orb to them?
Yes, the smaller ones, when you get tethers, you want to stand inside of the small circle.
Okay.
And it has to be the opposite color. And you just wait for the orb to hit you over there, and it keeps you from getting murdered when it hits you.
Okay, cool.
Why? Stop reflecting my love.
Don't stand in any other puddles, though. Just be close to.
Yeah, the big ones you don't want to be standing in when they go off. That just murders you too.
Do we got a lot of chain DEers this fight?
We do have some.
Because I want to prioritize getting them bravery first.
K is, I think Curly was.
Not anymore.
Aww. Jeez. Also, you want to give them bravery last, technically.
Okay.
Because you want them to get bravery as close to the pull time as possible.
Yeah, I just want to have them they're invisible, so I know who to give it to.
Oh, yeah, for sure. Can I get some ready checks? I think everybody's in here now. Ice, fire, earth, and support. Water. Oh, look at that. That's all parties ready. We'll give a nice long pull time of 51 flat. So that's in a minute 30. So lots of time for DEs and focuses and whatnot.
Ooh, excuse me.
If you haven't already marked him yet, Waifu is going to be your main tank. Yigi's going to be the Wyvern tanks.
I just got it.
You're pulling in 1 minute.
Me too. I just got it.
Also, if you want shadow calls, there's a pile of leads and leads right now. 45 seconds for your chain people. Oh, Zaz also chaining, by the way.
Wherever they are.
He's a little warrior man. 30
warrior.
seconds. Seconds. You're pulling in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, LBs, 3, 2, 1. Tanks establish.
Oh no, I'm
You can start off
disconnecting.
with a raid wide. Go ahead and pre-shield
No!
the parties.
Okay. Okay.
There's that first raid wide. Up next is introductory puddles. There's going to be one set of puddles. All puddles are dangerous. Watch how they grow for next time. Move away from all puddles. All puddles are bad. Watch how they grow for next time. Right. Get back in, dodge a cone. Dodge the cone.
Oh shit.
Orient away from the main tank. Tank buster coming out of the main tank. Get away from the main tank. Away from A.
Room split.
Oh, yeah, beam split. Stand in light. Stand in light. Sorry. Nah, move away from the main tank. Tank buster coming out of the main tank now. Now we're going to see full room puddles after this. I'll call what to get away from and then near. Get away from dark, near light. Away from dark, near light. Melee is safe.
Fuck. Okay.
Raid wide coming out now. And turbulent ether. Soft spread for turbulent ether. Wait to dodge the cone first. Wait to dodge the cone. Dodge the cone and resolve. Take your portal orb to an opposite color portal. Sorry. Also orient away from the main tank. Tank buster coming out soon. Double raid wide coming out. Shields and heal. There's the first one.
Ooh.
And the second one. He's going to do 2 more autos and then disappear from the arena. Oh, so close. Alright, everybody get into the in the middle of the arena. Pop your potions if you have them. Get ready for 3 room splits. Stand in dark, stand in dark. Stand in light. And stand in dark, stay near the center. Stand in dark, stay near the center. Right, run to the outside. Alright, come back in, dodge a cone. Dodge the cone. And Davy's gonna die.
Ooh.
I will suck.
Thank you. Just 2, I think.
Yeah, just give me a second.
Dealers saying coordinate any extra sacks we might need. None.
I will
didn't get quite far enough out on that one.
Yeah. It do be like that sometimes.
That was a nice chain, Kay.
She's still doing gremlin things in leads.
Oh, is she?
Probably foaming at the mouth.
I proc.
0.9k DPS.
I will sack again.
I would too.
Thank you. These Strixes up here are our last chance to build gauge before Ozma. Just like before, we're not going to do any mad DPS, don't death, just focus on getting your gauges back up for Ozma. But we'll wait for our sackers to get back up here.
I procced again, we're good.
Professionals today. Let me know when you're back up here. I think most of my stunners are in leads. Why you want first stun?
I'm over by Earth Room.
Oh, just kidding. Hey, Lion, you want first stun?
I need a minute. I need to go and close the blind
There
and
you
turn on the light on my house.
Be good.
While we're sitting here, is there any decent light farming solo and pyros for the weapon stat?
There's a lot.
Like, what would you recommend?
Well, I mean, decent's relative, but I know a lot of people will do henbanes at night in various ways.
Which ones?
Henbanes.
Henbane? Okay.
But basically anything you're comfortable running, like Martialist, and some people do Martialist DE.
I like
or-
the path in snow weather on the golems by the North Bunny Fate and sinking down to get a bit more light.
Yep. Is everybody back here? I'm waiting for somebody still. Did line go turn on like all of their? Wait, was that line or Artez that said that?
I'm over by Y and Earth Room.
Yeah, gremlins.
Is there anything decent if you're not DEing to do?
I mean, anything you can comfortably murder down in a big group. You can still do it with like a DPS wisdom of some kind and bloodbath on most things. I know Kay does it on Scholar with Aether Reaver bloodbath.
Nice.
You just pull everything together and then just slap the ground.
This shout chat's a real gremlin.
Could
Or
I,
this yell chat, I mean.
Could I get poll time in Yell chat when that happens? Also, I'm gonna just go with Rex now because I'm.
We're gonna pull these now if everyone's here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have Rex explain awesome mechanics to me. So.
Pretty good. Lightning go ahead and pull. If you are not one of the stunners, please do not stun these. They build stun resistance really fast and it's bad. Lion's got the first one. And build your gauge.
Oh, I always make sure to have at least
Pull the
one
next
page
one's
empty.
at 6230. Every time you get the stuff back up again for more gauge.
I also just cleaned out like all of my retainers in preparation for Endwalker. Jeez.
Make sure you're building up your gauge. Don't stun unless you're one of the stunners.
Yeah, I got rid of like all of my crafting mats.
And welcome to Ozma. You can line up on the left side of the bridge for a fresh on shell again. And you will do explanations in just a second. Be right back.
The cutscenes.
Nervous as shit.
Okay, and we're back. All right, so I'm gonna go through Ozma explanations.
I've
if
got
you
some-
already know these and don't want to listen, just
I've
make
got
sure
some
you
elemental
lay out and don't get
material
kicked.
for the memes.
I'm gonna go through Ozma's mechanics. So like most of the fights, like all the fights in here, most of it's going to be covered with calls. But there are a few things you should keep in mind for yourself. First off, you can turn Magia Auto off now. If you want to be in Lightning for defensive, Earth for offensive. We're going to be doing party right, so for most of the fight, as normal party members, you'll be at the front right of the platform next to Ozma. Also, don't jump down. If you do, don't freak out, just don't go fight Ozma. But watch out for this big blue swirly button down here, because it'll knock you down in the fight. Alright, so there are 3 main personal mechanics you have to keep track of for Ozma. The first one is Meteors. These come out during Pyramid and Star forms. There'll be 2 on each platform. You'll get a big purple arrow over your head. There's no indicator on your buff bar for this, so you're going to want to wiggle, move around, jump around, whatever it takes for you to see if you get it. We will call it when it comes out, but you must check and see if you have the marker. If you do, you take it to the 1 and the 2 marker, which is going to be the back left corner of your platform, or the button to the right side of your platform on the bridge. There's no priority for these. Whichever one you are closest to, just go towards it. If you're running towards it and see the other meteor going towards the same one, unless you see it right away, don't switch. There's not a lot of time to switch. Just stack them on the 1 or the 2 if that's the case. It's better not to, but it's also better to stack them than to go back and drop in the middle of the platform. So just pick one of the 1 or 2 markers and commit to it and take your meteor all the way there. Once the proximity marker appears and your arrow goes away, come back to the group for the damage. If you do see a meteor get misplaced, we'll call it out usually, but you want to do heavy mitigations if it's on your platform. So barred shields, tank LBs, whatever you got. The second main individual mechanic is acceleration bombs. So you'll see acceleration bombs appear as a debuff on your bar next to your no chocobo, no res symbol. If you look at Arsenal chat right now, it's a little purpley blue swirly squiggly marker. If you see that, untarget Ozma, sheath your weapon, stop moving your camera. You want to be doing nothing at all when it hits 0. Wait for it to go away entirely, and you go back to doing this as normal. If you have it, if you are acting in some way when it goes off, including moving your camera on standard controls, it'll go off and do 90% of everyone's health around you to damage. So if you see that icon, just wait for it to go away. If you happen to get Meteor and Acceleration Bomb at the same time on Pyramid form, I'm sorry, resolve the Meteor first. We can heal you from Acceleration Bomb if you aren't already damaged, but if you drop the Meteor in the wrong place, it's going to wreck that platform. So resolve the Meteor first, and then wait for Excel Bomb to go off. But otherwise, if you just get Excel Bomb, just don't attack, don't auto, don't cast anything, wait for it to go away. The third thing is Black Hole. So every switch to Sphere Form, Ozma's gonna cast Black Hole. What you need to be doing to survive this is simply stand on one of the Black Hole buffers, which are the little blue swirly circles on each of the platforms and on the bridge. For your platform, your buffers are the buffer on the platform and the button on the bridge to the right of the platform. Rough priority is melee DE healers on the platform, ranged on the bridge button. But if you find yourself going to a button and then second guess if it's the right one or not, just go to the closest one. Don't try and double back at that point. As long as everyone is on one of the buttons and each person is on a button, that's all that matters. But you have to be on the button when the cast goes off, or you will get extracted from the arena and lose.
Ooh.
So just make sure you go to one of the Black Hole buttons, either the one on your platform or the bridge to the right. Those are the main personal things. Just a couple extra things. During Star Form, there's a shooting star knockback that's going to emanate from the buttons on the platforms. So we will be calling if we're going to get knocked to the front of the platform or the back of the platform. And if that's the case, you want to be standing just barely right in front of the button or right behind it, not on the button, because it'll shoot you off randomly. I don't think we have any new people with roles. Nope. So there are people that have specific roles. Your party leaders will mark them with a Dorito or circle or chains or ones or something. Don't follow those people because they're doing specific roles and they will probably get you killed if you do. The only other things I can think of here, so on cube form, the auto attack is a line AoE, so party's going to stay to the right side, and the tanks are going to be to the left side. Also during cube form, there are orbs on the bridge as the off tanks are going to go pick up. You want to be hugging Ozma while the off tanks are picking those up. And if you are the off tank, you want to be up on the front half of the bridge for a holy knockback. I think that is pretty much it. Does anyone have any questions about any of those things, especially the 3 main ones? So Black Hole, Acceleration Bomb, Meteor.
Want support on B?
Yeah, support on B is fine.
Can you repeat the second one again?
Acceleration bombs, probably.
I believe so.
Yeah, so if you look in Arsenal chat, Kay posted 2 little pictures. That's the debuff marker for acceleration bombs. And what it does is, if you're acting in some way, when it counts down, once it hits 0, it explodes and you do damage to everybody. So you just you bypass that by just not doing anything. So if you get that debuff marker, and we'll call to look for it, just untarget Ozma, stop attacking, stop casting, and just stop moving, and wait for the debuff to go away. They range in time from... Sorry?
Think of it like pyretic.
Yeah. Yeah, they range in time from like 6 or 8 seconds to like in the teens. So just wait for it to count down, and then once it goes away, you're good. Does that make sense?
Yes, thank you.
Mm-hmm. Any other questions?
So, I only basically what I try to keep in mind is when Ozma does the black hole thing, we go to the buttons.
Yep, you stand on the one on your platform or the bridge to the right of your platform, the big blue circles.
When I try to watch a guide for this, it's mostly the things that go to the one on the platforms, and the others just go to the one on the bridge.
Yeah, the loose priority is that range goes to the one on the right. But the reason that is like that is because in order for the buff to activate, there needs to be a body on every button. But aside from that, it doesn't matter which button you're on as long as you're on a button. So as long as one of us goes to each one, just make sure you go to a button, because you also have to be on the button to get the buff. And if you aren't on the button when the cast finishes, you get sucked out. So if you're ranged, you can prioritize going to the one on the bridge. But if you realize you're going to it slow, just go to the one on the platform. Just make sure you're on one of them.
Right? And for the acceleration bomb, in the case of you getting both the meteors and acceleration bomb, just screw the acceleration and just get the meteor in place.
Yep. Yeah, because as long as you're at mostly full health, the acceleration bomb won't kill you. But the meteor, if you do drop it in the platform, will wreck everyone. So you can run the meteor to the 1 or the 2 marker with the acceleration bomb on, and if the bomb goes off, we'll just heal you. Or worst comes to worst, we'll pick you back up if we can. But the main thing is to get the meteor out of the platform, because if the meteor goes off and kills everyone on the platform, is bad. So.
Right.
And then for meteors, like I said, you want to take them to the 1 on the 2 marker, but if you both go to the same one, just commit to being on the same one. We'll just mitigate. Don't double back, because if it runs out of time while you're running across to the other button, that also is bad.
So. Like what was said before, there is no debuff when you get a meteor. It is a big red triangle above you and a big circle, purple circle. So what you want to do is you want to jump up and down, you want to wiggle, go in a circle, do whatever you need to do to figure out if you have one or not. Be
so
100%
basically just
sure.
move it to figure that out.
Yeah, just move around and see if the arrow's on you. And if you can't tell, just always assume you have a mechanic until you know that you don't. I've ran to the button without one before, while someone else appeared with it and then ran back. Perfectly fine. Much better than not noticing it.
Yeah, if you're new, just start heading to the 1 and the 2 after it's called until you don't see a triangle over your head.
Yep.
And I'm definitely new, so
a lot of you are. So.
So head either to 1 or 2, unless you called.
It'll
Yeah, so
be
you're-
called for you once it's out.
It'll be called. So you're in our party right now. So if you look at the C marker, that's our platform. That's the 1 on the corner right there. And you actually can't see the 2, but it's on the bridge behind the orb right now.
Yeah, plus I got the map.
Yeah. Oh yeah, that's a smart way. Yeah. So you're running to the 1 or the 2. And if you see the other person is closer to the other one before you start moving, you can take it to the farther one. It's preferred. But if you realize you're both going to the same one, you're already on the bridge, just keep going. And we'll just mitigate if we need to. Any other questions?
And don't walk off the map when you jump on the platform.
Yes. The corners are a lie. Be careful trying to cut the corners here, because they will also suck you right out. And just try not to run, too close to the edge. The edges are a trap. You don't want to fall off until after we're done.
Quick question: during Black Hole, you said there was a pushback of some kind, but when is that?
There's not a pushback during Black Hole. There's a pushback on Starform, and the way we deal with that is we'll either tell you to get pushed to the front of the platform or the back of the platform, which just means stand right in front of the button or right behind it.
Oh, okay, thank you.
And also yells follow everybody, because that's what we'll all be running to the same places usually.
Yeah, got it.
Yeah, that's heavily telegraphed. You'll see a bunch of arrows emanating from the black hole button on your platform. So you'll always either want to be pushed to the front or the back, whatever is being called.
Got it.
Any other questions?
What element did you recommend again?
So if you want to be in defensive, that is lightning. Offensive is earth. Any other questions? Okay, it's your show now. I get to do this for once. It's very exciting.
Okay, so another note too, if you happen to die and your remember does not proc, you will get sucked out because you cannot get black hole button obviously when you're dead. Please do not leave your party. That will call the LB3 gauge, which is heavily important. It could possibly save people near the end of the fight. We can start heading down now, so please respect the platform. Do not target Ozma, do not get close to Ozma, do not look at Ozma. Go very carefully to your platforms. Water and ice are on C, fire and earth are on A, wind and lightning are on B.
Support is also on B.
Support is also on B, yes. Another little tidbit too, if you happen to fall off your platform, you get knocked off your platform, whatever, you're going to appear dead on platform A. If your Spirit of the Remembered activates, please take the time to pop a backup and then head over to your platform when it's safe to do so, if you are not on platform A. Alrighty, we're gonna have some ready checks from every party lead at this time. Just make sure everyone is here and awake and ready.
Earth, wind, ice, fire, water.
Alright, that is all parties ready. We're gonna go with a pull time of 47 flat on the Arsenal timer. Food check. Please make sure you have at least 10.5 minutes on your food buff. 10.5 minute fight, though we probably won't take that long. Main tanks, please have your tank stance on. Everyone else have your tank stance off. Ranged, you can pre-position at the back of the platform. The very first mechanic we see in this fight is everyone going to the back of the platform. Countdown is going to start a little bit different. Starting from 10, we'll have LBs at 7, main tank establish is at 4, and party establish is at 0. "30 seconds till pull time. "20 seconds. And we'll be pulling in 10, 9, 8, LB 6, 5, main tanks establish, 3, 2, 1, party establish. Main tanks taking heavy tank busters. Please keep an eye on them. Everyone to the back of the platform. Get to the back of the platform. Do not gap close. Reapproach as a group. Stay stacked. This includes main tanks. Soon we will be getting pushed to the front of the platform, but just wait for it. Get pushed to the front of the platform. Stand in front of the button. Get pushed to the front. Stay stacked until black hole 1. Black hole 1 to your buttons. Platform and to the right. Stand on your buttons. Main tanks taking heavy autos. Keep an eye on them. Reapproach Ozma.
Oh, I'm done.
Ozma Shade, this is a single movement. We'll be going to the back of the platform. Everyone to the back of the platform. Reapproach Ozma. Heavy busters on those main tanks still. Ozma Shade, this will be a double movement. We'll be going to the back of the platform and then to the front of the platform. Off tanks to defensive, to the front of the platform. Parties hug Ozma. Off tanks grab your orbs on the right. Main tanks to the left. Healers heal those off tanks. Heal those off tanks and grab the second orb. Holy knockback be at the front of the bridge. At the front of the bridge. Main tanks left, party right. And now we've got some downtime. Ozma Shade, this will have a holy knockback. We'll be going off the platform. Be at the front of the bridge for the holy knockback. Stay on the bridge. Stay on the bridge. Reapproach Ozma. Main tanks left, party right. Next up, we have Black Hole. Black hole to your buttons. Platform and to the right. Stand on your buttons. Main tanks taking heavy autos. Keep an eye on them. Reapproach Ozma. Ozma Shade. We'll be going to the back of the platform and then off the platform. Back first. Get off the platform. Bleed baiters to the back of the platform. Acceleration bombs are out. Check your debuff bar. We've got meteors coming soon. Meteors to the back and to the right. To the back and to the right. To the 1 and the 2 marker. Heavy mitts on C platform. Be at the left. Be at the left. Bleed baiters back out. Pick up ads and focus on the ads now. Ads are our top priority at this time. Ozma Shade. We'll be going to the front of the platform. Everyone to the front. Acceleration bombs are out. Check your debuffs. Bleed baiters back out. Stack if you need to, bleed baiters. Bleed baiters out if you stacked. Stay out until black hole. Black hole to your buttons. Platform and to the right. Stand on your buttons. Main tanks taking heavy autos. Keep an eye on them. Reapproach Ozma. Ozma Shade. This will be star form. We'll be going. Stay at the front of the platform and then to the back of the platform. Front first. Get to the back. Reapproach as a group. Stay stacked. We've got meteors coming soon. Meteors to the back and to the right. To the back and to the right. To the 1 and the 2 marker. Heavy mitts on C platform. Wait for damage, then get pushed to the front. Get pushed to the front now.
Whew.
Focus on those ads. Healers can LB3 at this time if you have LB3 by chance. If you have anybody dead. Osma Shade. We'll be getting pushed to. Get pushed to the back. Get pushed to the back. Stay at the back. Stay at the back. Reapproach as a group. Stay stacked until black hole. Black hole to your buttons. Platform and to the right. Tanks taking heavy autos. Keep an eye on them. Reapproach Ozma. Ozma Shade. We'll be going. Stay at the front of the platform, and then off the platform. Front first. Get off the platform. Debaters to the back. Acceleration bombs are out. Check your debuff bar. Meteors are coming soon. Do not greed. Meteors to the back and to the right. To the back and to the right. To the 1 and the 2 marker. Everyone in for meteor damage. Get in for damage.
Hey, we got it.
Ooh, okay.
Ooh.
I love you guys.
If
That was
this
so
is your first
smooth.
clear, you can loot the chest on A and exit to the portal to continue your hideout of storyline. Also jump off the edge now and see why the corners are a lie.
We are sorry for anybody who did get sucked out and did not get their clear. We will honor the +1 until you get your first clear. We want people to get their mounts, so that is our system here. Feel free to ask the next raid lead, unless they have had their +1 request closed, to see if you can get in. But congratulations to those of you who did make it through. That was very spicy on Steam platform.